Hey cruise friends, and welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. We're on the beautiful Celebrity Silhouette on a 10-night cruise around the Caribbean. In today's video, a ship tour video, we're going to share with you decks 7, 10, the pool deck, the gym, Solarium and Persian garden. Enjoy.
Okay, so welcome back cruise fans. This is part 2 of the ship tour of the beautiful Celebrity Silhouette. And people always ask about, is there somewhere on the ship where I can just hide away, somewhere nice and quiet where I can go away and read a book or something? And here's the perfect answer for you. It's the hideaway. This is on deck 7. It's the only area on deck 7 which is a public area, and you can come down here into this lovely little area. It's beautifully and really tastefully designed. It's got some great little design features, such as the little egg-shaped domes that are actually up on deck 8, and you can access it from deck 8 as well. And this is a lovely little place to come and just sit down, read a book, have a little look at the news of the day, or just generally do nothing. It's called the Hideaway. It's a lovely little place, as I said, tastefully decorated, and there will be some refreshments that would be laid on, tea and coffees and stuff like that on the sides of these areas here. And it's just adjacent to the stack, the lift stack, which of course go from deck number 3 all the way up to deck 14. So I'll take you up in the lift in a moment just to give you an idea of what all of that looks like. But there you go, that's the Hideaway on deck 7. And as you come out of the Hideaway, of course, there are the lift shafts with, as you will know by now, always a schematic alongside that shows what's on what deck. So we'll have a quick look on deck 8 just to show you the top part of the Hideaway, and then we'll go up to deck 10 and we'll share with you the library. And one of the great things, of course, on every deck, usually by the entrance and exit to the lifts, you will see a ship schematic. Here we can see deck 7. Here we can see the Hideaway indicated towards the rear of the ship, denoted by the red dot. But at any point you can take a good look at the little schematic and see what you're looking for on that very, very helpful schematic itself. So very, very good, very common on Celebrity and Royal Caribbean ships now. Really, really helpful. Deck 8 in exactly that same spot, just by the lift shafts, and you can walk around at the top of the Hideaway on both sides and actually get access to a little seating area with a little table there just to put any of your personal items, and again a nice little design feature. And of course, looking at it from deck 8 over the Hideaway, it looks like that. How lovely is that? So that's the Hideaway on deck 7 and 8. So here we are in one of the lifts, and that's deck 3 and 4, deck 5. And now we're passing the Hideaway on deck 7. And of course, lovely decoration. Here we are, the library on deck 10. And we're getting up to now deck 11 and 12. And now 15. Okay, so here we are now on deck 10, and very, very similar and in the same proximity to the Hideaway on deck 8 is the library. And again, a really lovely open space, somewhere where you can just come along and you can grab yourself a book and find somewhere comfy to sit. And there is sort of like a book exchange program here. People come along and leave books here, and of course you can come along and you can pick yourself up a book and find yourself somewhere nice and comfy and just chill out and enjoy your favourite read. So that's the library on deck number 10, and also there's a few jigsaw puzzles that people are starting, and no doubt others are continuing, and a few board games, etc., which is all very good. So that's the library on deck 10. And of course the look over the balcony on deck 10 shows the wonderful sculpted imitation tree in the middle of the centrum itself. And as we pan up the various floors, you can see the various accesses and the lifts that will go up either side. So that's the library on deck 10.
Deck 12.
Okay, so as we move on now, we're going up to some of the outer decks now, and here we are on deck 12. Deck 12 is the pool deck, the lower pool deck, and sun's not quite up this morning just yet, and it is a little bit cloudy, but hopefully you'll be able to get a good idea of what the pool looks like before it gets busy later on this morning. So a little staging area here for little events and music shows, etc. Lots and lots of lovely comfy loungers around the outside of the pool. You can get yourself a little sort of private area in these little tiny stacks that you can see on the right hand side. And then of course there's a little bit of music in the background here. Hopefully it won't spoil the video, but yes, of course you can see the jacuzzis. There's 4 jacuzzis, 4 in each corner if you will, and of course the pools themselves as well. So a slightly deeper pool on one side and a shallower pool on the other. Of course they're shut at the moment because it's early morning and there are no pool attendants or lifeguards in attendance, so they'll open them up a little bit later on. But just to give you an idea of the pool deck itself, lovely layout, really nicely arranged, and of course from time to time you will get people that will come out and set out their towels hoping to get a spot around the pool, which we don't encourage, of course. Okay, and there are some lifesaver jackets for the little ones, so if you've got little ones in and around the pool, you can just help yourself to a little lifesaver jacket, and they of course will fit a variety of sizes for the little ones. Towels are always available, and they were covered up overnight, but this gentleman's grown himself a couple of towels then to set out around these lounges. And if you want some shade, if you don't want sun all day, of course you can stay under this enclosed part on the sides of the pool deck, and they of course will give you some shade at the same time as being in and around the area where you want to be. And the other side of the pool area is of course another couple of hot tubs, jacuzzi hot tubs, and there is always people on standby if there's anything that you need. The bar staff will come around and they will offer up drinks throughout the day, so that's a nice thing to have. And if we take a look from the other side of the pool, away from the staging area, of course, then 2 more jacuzzi hot tubs and the other half of the swimming pool itself. And then just adjacent to that is the pool bar, so the guys will come down here and open this up throughout the day. So there's always somewhere where you can get a nice cool refreshing drink if you're not using any of the buffet restaurant facilities that are also available to you. And nice comfortable seating around the outside, Assuming you don't want to use the lounges, you can just come and use some of the nice seating that's also available. And within these little stacks there are little bed arrangements akin to those sorts of things that you might get up on the upper deck or in some of the private pool areas around the ship, which we'll share with you a little bit more later on. And on the side of the pool areas adjacent to the pool bar, nice showers, and these are warm water showers, so they're lovely to get a refreshing wash off if you've been in the pool and you want perhaps some of those pool chemicals off of your body. So, and then some nice comfortable sort of lounger bed type arrangements here too. And then just ahead of us now is the solarium itself. So the solarium, so we'll go in there now and have a look and show you what we can see in here. Okay, so inside the solarium then, of course, there are other lounges, and these are nice comfy padded lounges, and always there are celebrity towels that have been laid out for you on those lounges, so you know that they're not being used, but secondly, just as a nice little touch, you know, a classy little touch by celebrity, just to make those towels immediately available to you when you arrive in the solarium itself. And of course, the hot tubs are here. There's one on this side and one on the other side. They're a lovely addition, and it means you don't have to go too far for your immersion in the hot tub itself. And then you walk onto this little central area with a really lovely decorated area here on the front, a nice little light show wall with you know, a little water fountain effect, which looks lovely, and at night it lights up beautifully. And then on the right hand side again, just rows of lounges and the towels behind, segregated into little sections. That's always nice to have from a design concept standpoint. So little separate areas where you know where you need to be. And then of course the pool. Now the pool is not heated, but it's not cold. It's, you know, sort of medium sort of temperature. It's only about 3 foot deep. You know, it's good for having a swim up and down and just generally chilling out in the area itself. So that's the pool. And then on the other side you can see the water in the pool moving a little bit, because there is a bit of swell on the ship this morning. We've got a little bit of movement on the sea this morning, but nothing that would stop the pool from being opened. So that's the pool in the solarium on deck 12. Okay, so as we proceed around the solarium then, nice little chairs and tables set out, so if you just want to sit, maybe play cards or converse or socialise, you can do here. You can also get yourself something to eat here as well, and the team are just starting to sort out and prepare for the opening of the Spa Cafe, and the guys are in there now just starting to lay things out. So it's not dressed in its full wonder, but there is a nice little menu, and it will give an indication of the things that you can get in the Spa Cafe, and a variety of different healthy options, so light salads and a few little small breakfast items, etc. You can get yourself smoothies here. There is an upcharge for that though, it's $7.50, but all the other items are free of charge, and you can come and get yourself some ice and even some ice cream later on in the day. So these cold plates here will keep the little side salads and things nice and chilled and always available to you. And as we go around, of course, you know, you can't see any food product on there at the moment, but I will try and grab some shots of that a little bit later on when it's open. You can get yourself some fresh fruit drinks and some ice, and tea and coffee always available, and some of the specialist teas there as well. So that's the Spa Cafe on deck 12. in the solarium itself. Okay, so then if we proceed out of the solarium now, we can get into the spa area. And here, be no surprise for you to hear and see that there are a variety of different spa treatments and body restorative type activities that are going on here. So this first area is like the Elemis boutique, where you can go in and have some dialogue with some of the skincare experts on board, and there may well be some products and items that might be suitable for you in terms of skincare. As we go further down, there is a barber shop. So if you need a haircut, or if you need your hair dressing for chic night perhaps, then you can come down here and get yourself attended to, of course, at a price. And then further on, as we go around the spa area, there's also a nice reception. So the team will be here for most of the day, and if you have spa treatments booked, then this is where you'll come, and then they'll sit you down and welcome you, perhaps give you a drink, and then you'll go off to have your specific treatment that you've booked. So that's nice. It's a lovely little area, and if we can, in a moment we'll get in to see Persian Garden, and I'll take you around that. Okay, and so in addition to the barbers, there of course is a hairdresser for the ladies, and you can get yourself some treatments. You can also get your nails done, so if you need a manicure, pedicure, etc., you can get your nails done here. And then of course there is a fitness area, so there's the gym. Let's go in there now, but we'll try not to be intrusive, but we will go in and take a look to see what we can see. Okay, so as we go into the gym area, an area where you can initially get your towels, and then there are a variety of different machines that you can use. So, crossovers and elliptical machines and rowing machines and treadmills, etc. And again, I'll try not to be intrusive because people are in here using it. And around the side, of course, your favourite sporting channel might be on. And then as we walk through a little bit further, you can see areas where they offer specific treatments. It might be on exercise or nutrition, or you might want to detox. You can even get yourself a foot assessment here, and to see how your gait is. And then of course a variety of other machines that you would anticipate seeing in a gym. Of course, lots of weight machines here as well. So if there are specific areas that you're looking to tone, then you can use all of those. And then down the side there are individual weights, and then you can get exercise balls. And there is another area set aside which is for some of these high intensity cycle sessions. So you can book one of those and you can come along and get yourself some exercise if you're used to using the high intensity equipment for your exercise regime. Okay, so that's the gymnasium on deck 12, adjacent to the solarium and the Persian garden. Okay, so let's go on into Persian garden then. Now this is another little benefit. If you are an aqua class customer, you will get access to the Persian garden, and essentially it is a whole bunch of heated relaxer tables and a variety of different little steam and spa areas. So there's a couple of nice showers in here, of course. And then this first area we'll come to is the aromatic suite. Now it's going to be difficult for me to go in because clearly it's going to steam up if it's open, but let's try. Let's have a little look. And this is the aromatic suite, so you can sit in here. It's like a steam room with some lovely aromatics, and it's a nice little comfortable area. And of course it's got a great view across the ocean, so when we're at sea you can use that. Lots of towels available, and of course the relaxer chairs themselves. And as we go across to the other side, we can see that there is a sauna. So again, you can come in here and get yourself some towels, get yourself a shower, and then there is a sauna where you can sit in and have the temperature as you would like it. Okay, so that's the sauna, herbal steam room. And then if we just scan around the rest of the Persian garden spa area, just somewhere nice and private where you can come along and you can relax for a period of time. Now, if you are a higher ranking member of the Captain's Club, if you are elite or above, you can come in Persian Garden when the ship is in port. So if it's a port day and you've decided you don't want to go off into the port itself, you can get free access to the Persian Garden itself. So that's really useful. And access to the spa area on deck 12 from deck 11, and of course back into the reception area. Okay, so we hope that was useful. That was the spa area, the gym and the solarium, and the outside pool deck on deck 12.
So we hope you've enjoyed that ship tour video of the lovely Celebrity Silhouette. In the next videos we're going to be showcasing some of the Caribbean islands on this itinerary. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.